Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of GNG Electronics Limited, I would like to extend a very warm, a very hearty welcome to each and every one present over here. My name is Dhwani Karya, and it gives me immense pleasure to be standing in the capacity of your host today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking out your precious time and joining us here for a truly memorable occasion. As you are aware that we are here to commemorate the listing of the equity shares of the company on the prestigious National Stock Exchange. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we mark the beginning of a new journey for the company as a listed entity. So on that note, let's bring in some energy in the room and let's have a thunderous round of applause for GNG Electronics Limited and the whole team. Ladies and gentlemen, milestones are an important way of looking at the past with gratitude, the present with appreciation, and the future with hope. Today marks a proud milestone not just for GNG Electronics Limited, but for India's innovation-driven sustainable future as well. As you all aware, that GNG Electronics is not just India's largest refurbisher of laptops and desktops, it is among the global leaders in the refurbishment of ICT devices. With a footprint across 38 countries, more than 4,000 global sales touchpoints, and 5 world-class facilities across India, the UAE, and the US, the company has redefined how the world thinks. Not just that, in fiscal 2025 alone, GNG refurbished nearly 6 lakh devices, including laptops, desktops, tablets, smartphones, and more. The environmentally conscious repair over replace approach supports India's circular economy. And with e-waste certifications and extended producer responsibility credentials, they are leading by example. As they debut on the stock exchange today, we're not just witnessing a financial milestone, we are celebrating the rise of a global sustainability champion from the country. So please join me in having a thunderous round of applause for GNG Electronics team on this remarkable achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, also let me tell you that we are truly honored to have our dignitaries present over here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be announcing their names and I would request the audience to keep applauding for them. Firstly, I would like to invite and welcome Dr. Harish K. Ahuja, Head Issue Relationships, NSA. Very warm welcome, sir. We have here with us the esteemed leadership team of GNG. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Sharat Khandelwal. Welcome, sir. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Vivek Khandelwal. Very warm welcome, sir. We have here with us, and please help me in welcoming Mr. Satyanarayan Rawat. Hearty welcome, sir. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Amit Mida. Let's applaud for Mr. Ajay Pancholi. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala. Very warm welcome to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, also let me tell you that today we have here with us the BRLMs without whom this IPO would have not been possible. So please help me in welcoming the Managing Director at Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited, Mr. Akash Agarwal. Very warm welcome, sir. We have here with us the Senior Vice President at IIFL Capital Services Limited, Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat. Very warm welcome, sir. Please help me in welcoming the Managing Director and Head, Consumer, JM Financial Limited, Ms. Cheryl Neto. Very warm welcome, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very beautiful, a very rich tradition in our country where we take blessings from the Almighty before starting a new and auspicious work. And today we'll be doing the same. We'll be having the lamp lighting ceremony, for which I would like to invite our dignitaries on stage to do the honors. I request Dr. Harish K. Ahuja, Mr. Sharad Khandelwal, Mr. Vivek Khandelwal, Mr. Satyanarayan Rawat, Mrs. Vidhi Khandelwal, Mr. Akash Agarwal, Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Ms. Cheryl Netto to please come forward. I request Mr. Vikram Kothari also to please come forward. Now I'll be having the lamp lighting ceremony. Proceedings this morning, it is a privilege to invite the Senior Vice President at IIFL Capital Services Limited, Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, a very, very good morning to all of you, and a hearty welcome once again to the listing ceremony of GNG Electronics Limited. I think today marks truly a watershed moment in the journey of GNG Electronics as they get listed on the Indian stock exchanges. I actually still remember when I met Sharadji for the first time almost a year to this date, right, in our office. And when we left that meeting, both Nipun and I were amazed at the scale, firstly, of the business he had built in this segment, and secondly, the quality of the building business that had been set up. In a world today where people raise and burn hundreds of millions of dollars to build technology companies, I think what has been done in a completely bootstrap manner without raising any external capital, honestly, is very, very awe-inspiring in a way. Today, GNG has truly built itself into a world-class organization. And I think a huge testament to that fact is the marquee customers they have built, not just in India, but also globally. And with the performance that they have delivered in a very, very short period of time, they have become the largest refurbisher of laptops and desktops, not just in India, but also globally. I think GNG is also truly very, very unique in that it is one of the very few pioneers globally that have been built from India. It's truly an Indian MNC in many ways. It is a leader in a massive growing market, and they have honestly just built relentless leadership through a combination of Sharadji's limitless ambition and relentless execution over the last 7-8 years. What we've seen over the last year as we've worked very, very closely with the company is that they have truly built a world-class organization from the grounds up by focusing on the basics. They ensure that they provide their customers the best service, the best product, and ensure consistent quality, which ensures that their customers, from the largest corporates in India and globally to a student sitting somewhere in a town in India, kind of get the product that they really need, and most importantly, that can deliver what they want. So I think that honestly, that has been built in 7-8 years is a testament to Sharadji's really, really determination, and we've seen that even through the IPO process. I think it'll be very difficult to find someone who works as hard as him. I think the IPO itself was launched amidst multiple issuances as well as volatility in the markets. However, the response we saw across investors was honestly tremendous. The overall issue saw a subscription of over 150 times, with the QIB part seeing yeah, with the main book QIB crossing 278 times subscriptions, right? Which in the last 4 or 5 years is by far one of the largest subscriptions we have seen. The HNI bucket saw a subscription of over 237 times, and the retail bucket saw oversubscription of 47 times, right? So I think that those numbers honestly are very, very rare to see in an IPO. And especially in a market where there are multiple IPO launches, I think you can see the numbers for some of the other IPOs, they're nowhere close to this. I think the anchor book in many ways showed the quality of investors that have shown confidence in the company. We had marquee mutual funds, domestic investors, as well as foreign investors participating. I would really like to thank Sharad ji, Ajay, and the complete GNG team for giving us the chance to work on this IPO. It was truly a privilege to associate with the company, and I'm sure that the company will create immense value for the new shareholders that will join the GNG family today. On behalf of IFL as well as the other BRLMs, I would like to thank all our key partners that have played an important role in this journey. The legal counsel, the stock exchanges, as well as the registrar, as well as many others. And I would also like to wish the entire GNG family all the very best as they go ahead in the next leg of their journey as a listed company. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for initiating the proceedings and setting the perfect tone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call forward the man of the moment. But before I invite him, let me give you a little introduction of him. He hails from a distinguished educational and professional background. He completed his schooling at the Scindian School, Gwalior, and qualified as a chartered accountant through the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. After entering the entrepreneurial space in 1995 as owner of KK Overseas Corporation, he went on to establish GNG Electronics Limited in 2006. With a sharp entrepreneurial acumen and a forward-looking vision, he has steered the company to become India's largest refurbisher of laptops and desktops. His leadership is deeply rooted in the principles of sustainability, affordability, and trust, with a strong emphasis on building a circular economy through a repair over replacement model. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a thunderstorm applause for the founder and managing director of GNG Electronics Limited, Mr. Sharad Khandelwal. Very, very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thirteen months. That's when we started. Yeah. And thank you, MC and Dhruv, for completing most of my speech. Yeah. So, good morning. Thank you all for coming for this momentous occasion of listing of GNG Electronics Bazaar. I would like to acknowledge grace of our Puja Guru Maharaj Ji that I am standing here and addressing all of you, and also recognize my father, who I so wish was here. Whatever I am is because of him. At first, I would like to thank NSE, BSE, and SEBI for their invaluable support and approval for this IPO. The overwhelming response to this IPO has overwhelmed and humbled me and all of us at GNG Electronics. As Dhruv already mentioned, the IPO subscription details, so I will not repeat them. But this resonating mandate from investor is a validation of mission that we embarked upon around a decade ago. Collective wisdom of investors has appreciated this refurbishment business, which enhances value proposition for all stakeholders. This business is good as business, good for economy, good for environment, good for employment generation, and good for inclusivity. This is in heart and central of global climate agenda. Again, the MC covered most of my points, so I'll skip that. But in our country, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in Mann Ki Baat did mention about e-waste and converting waste to wealth. We are glad to do our part in this holy mission. As it requires refurbishment, a lot of human effort is required. It generates employment and also promotes inclusivity. I would like to give an example of Kanpur. I visited Kanpur 3-4 years ago. Met our dealer there who narrated me a story of a farmer who had come from nearby village, took loan of 80,000 for his son who was pursuing engineering. A typical i7 laptop costs 80,000 rupees. And when our dealer could give him our refurbished laptop at 24,000 rupees, he was overwhelmed with joy. It has a big social angle and promotes e-education. This e-education is crucial for Skill India, Digital India, which will lead to our PM's vision of Viksit Bharat. Being the largest nation on planet and the fastest growing major economy, there is no doubt in my mind that overall computer requirement in our nation will increase and refurbished computers will play an important role in this. High-end device crucial for high-end computing required for AI etc. at a very affordable price will play an important role in empowering individuals, students, small businesses, large businesses alike. I do believe computers will remain primary device for productivity, creativity and education needs. Education today simply can't be imagined without computers. They are not a luxury, they are a necessity. And we are proud to make them accessible to all. I would like to thank all bankers, IFL, Motilal Oswal and JM, also to legal counsels, Trial Legal and Saraf and Partners. I would like to thank Board of Directors, our CFO, KMPs and SMPs and all our colleagues at Electronic Bazaar. We are truly blessed with a very good team. A team that is not only talented but also deeply aligned with the mission we are on. It's very nimble-footed, loyal and have capacity for quick execution. I would also like to thank my father-in-law and my brother for all that I learned from them. Our journey has just started and I believe in strong potential in this business, which is win-win for all and a scope for both front-end and back-end efficiencies. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for those enriching and inspiring words. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call forward and invite on stage the MD and CEO at NSE Clearing, Mr. Vikram Kothari. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir. Very warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Ahuja, for this surprise. I was just told about 2 minutes back that I need to speak about Sharad for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a very small time to capture what Sharad stands for me. In fact, while I'm representing NSC and along with Dr. Ahuja here, but we go back till 1991 where we started studying together and pretty much were roommates together in the hostel. And if I look at Sharad from that perspective, I think a person with that dedication, that eye for detail, that go-getter attitude, it was there right from then and there. And in fact, I know a lot of his friends from his Sindhya days, and that thing resonates with what it was always talked about. If I am a chartered accountant as well, a lot of credit to that goes to him because I used to spend most of my time with him and things used to rub on me. But looking at his entrepreneurial journey, I think to have a supportive family with Vidhi Bhabhi out there, auntie out there, I think he's always looked for something that is contributing to the society. Sharad, if I'm not wrong and if I remember your journey, starting to begin with ICICI Securities for a few days and decided this is not the cream for him. Then going into yarn trading, if I'm not wrong. And during that one journey, somewhere in China or Taiwan, identifying something like a CD drive and ending up becoming one of the biggest sellers of those equipments in India at that time when people did not know about it, going on to being the leading dealer for LG, Samsung, Dell, to be very honest. Today also when we used to step into any chroma store, Sharad's filter used to be there when we used to look at those showrooms. And then now getting into the sustainable ecosystem. I think being a driver of a project which I think will benefit generations as we go forward. Sharad, we are extremely proud of you, of what you've achieved. And I'm sure our children, our families, they look forward to the kind of journey and the kind of examples that you've set. Congratulations once again to the entire Khandelwal family. It's an honor to be here to your listing event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm wishes. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite forward the head at Issue Relationships at NSE, Dr. Harish K. Ahuja. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir. Very warm welcome, sir.
Shri Sharat Khandelwal, Managing Director, GNG Electronics, Srimati Rinku Vikas Arora, Managing Chairperson, GNG, Shri Akash Agrawal, MD, Motilal Oswal, Srimati Cheryl Netto, MD and Head, Consumer GM Financial, Shri Dhurva Bhagwat, SVP IFL Capital, Mr. Vikram Kothari, CEO, NSE Clearing Company, Shri Amit Midha, CEO, Alet, main investor of the company, board members, employees, media personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and warm welcome to all of you at the listing ceremony of GNG Electronics today. NSE is proud to welcome GNG Electronics in our family of listed corporates, and this will be 2791st company to list with us. Very soon, I think within 3 days, we'll touch 2800 marks also. India is the fourth largest market in terms of market cap after US, China and Japan. As on today, our market cap stands at $5.1 trillion. NSE has grown in terms of its market cap almost 118 times since it started this work in 1994. And today onwards, in this market cap, we hope GNG Electronics will also contribute a lot. So being the 30th year of NSE, I would like to definitely share what NSE has done for this country, for the capital market and the ecosystem as a whole. At NSE, our commitment has always been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. In 30 years, NSE had a remarkable journey of enabling a fair, efficient, and transparent capital market ecosystem, and being a catalyst to the growth story of India, enabling economic growth through fund mobilization, capital formation, wealth creation, and jobs creation too. NSE proudly serves 11.6 crores unique investors with over 23 crore account holders, spanning 99.9% of all PIN codes, barring around 28 PIN codes. And these PIN codes are nothing but railway stations or bus stops. We cannot anyways capture them. We are proud to offer GNG Electronics access to a broad investor base and a fair and efficient market to thrive. I congratulate the entire team of GNG Electronics, merchant bankers, IFL Capital Services, JM Financial, Motilal Oswal, legal advisor, Tri-Legal, PR agency, Factors PR, and other parties associated with this successful listing of GNG today at NSE. Today listing marks the beginning of a strong partnership between NSE and GNG Electronics. We look forward to support GNG Electronics in its future fundraising endeavors and continued growth. May your journey in the public market be prosperous and enduring. We look forward to work together. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Before I request Amit Midhaji to join and share some wisdom nuggets about his journey with this company. Thank you. Amit ji.
Good morning. First of all, I want to welcome all of you, the whole GNG family, to celebrate this momentous occasion. Why don't we give a round of applause to all of you? So my role here today is very simple. My role here is to describe Sharatji and what he has accomplished and how our journey has been together. First and foremost, he is a person with the heart of gold. And I don't say these words lightly. I think he is someone that I can trust my life with. He's someone that is not only a very honorable man, but also a very ethical person. Also someone who is driven by vision and purpose. Someone who dedicates himself to the cause. And someone who is someone who is on a mission to create something exemplary from India for the world. These traits are needed by every entrepreneur. There is no shortcut required when you're raising a child. He looks at the business, he looks at GNG as building not only a world-class business, but also gives it the care and tenders to it like his own child. So I am just super thrilled to be on this journey with him, with all of you, and I couldn't be more excited for today to happen the way it has happened. I still remember, I know him for almost 20 years now. I remember when I was one of the meetings we had in Shanghai, and we were traveling around China and looking at sort of what's happening in the country, what's possibility. And from that moment to today, it has only inspired me. It has only given me more things to think about on what it takes to make it happen. I was told to not only describe him, but also share my experience on this journey with him. So, what can I share for other entrepreneurs? One, as I mentioned, there's no shortcut. Building a business is hard work. It takes dedication of the team, it takes a purpose, it takes a vision, and it takes extreme amount of commitment. And all of that Sharatji has shown in this journey. Two, this is just starting. What you see today, listing, is just a milestone, but so much more to happen. The way say kahani abhi baki hai, the kahani is just starting. So I think the journey ahead is going to be even more exciting. But this is required, this is needed, and this is where we are. But I couldn't be more proud of him, who he has become, and also I couldn't be more excited about the journey ahead. So I want to congratulate Sharatji. I want to congratulate the entire Khandelwal family, Rawat family. I want to congratulate all of you. But again, I cannot be extremely thankful for all the journey we have taken together, but most importantly, what's ahead. So believe in this, believe in Sharatji, just like I do, and I can tell you greater and amazing things are ahead for all of us. Last piece, I would say, as an investor, you always have to bet on the people. I would bet on Sharatji any day. So with that, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your best wishes. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be continuing the speeches post the bell ringing ceremony. Now, to commemorate the significance of this event, we'll have an exchange of mementos. First, we'll be presenting the mementos from NSE to the company. So I request Mr. Vikram Kothari and Dr. Harish K. Ahuja to please come forward. At the same time, I request Mr. Sharath Khandelwal, Mr. Ajay Pancholi, and Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala to please come forward to receive memento from the National Stock Exchange representatives, that is Dr. Harish K. Ahuja and Mr. Vikram Kothari. This is the iconic NSE bell. It's a replica of the iconic NSE bell, and hearty congratulations on this very, very big, prosperous day. So I request you to please be on stage. Yes, I request you, because we'll be continuing. And now this is the coffee table book of the National Stock Exchange. And also proud to be batches. This is for all the employees of the company, the well-wishers. Thank you. I request the gentleman to please be on the stage, as now we'll be presenting the memento from the company side to the National Stock Exchange. I request the dignitaries. Yes. Yes. You can hand it over there. And now I request, we will be, from GNG, we'll be giving it to the National Stock Exchange. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, I request the NSE representatives to please be on stage, and I thank you, dignitaries, for doing the honors. I request you to please take your seats. And now we'll be continuing the memento ceremony. I request the entire team of Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited to please come forward to receive the memento from Dr. Harish K. Ahuja. Very, very warm welcome. That's a cue for a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I now invite the team of IIFL Capital Services Limited to please come on stage to see Memento. Very, very warm welcome. Thank you. Now I invite the team of JM Financial Limited to please come forward. Very, very warm welcome to the whole team. Thank you. Now I invite the team of Tri Legal to please come forward. Very, very warm welcome to the whole team. Thank you. Now I invite the team of Ad Factors PR and Advertising Group to please come forward. Very, very warm welcome to the whole team of Ad Factors. Thank you. Thank you so much. And with that, yes, thank you so much, sir. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that we are just a few minutes away from the very, very historic moment where we will see GNG Electronics Limited officially listed on the stock exchanges. Let me tell you just a few hygiene announcements. Once we will reach 10 a.m., which is just 4 minutes away, just before 10 a.m., we'll be having a customary countdown, which is like the 1 minute clock tick will be starting, and then 10 seconds just before 10 a.m., we'll be shouting together 10, 9, 8, 7. So we'll be requiring energy from everybody in the room because, we need to be it on a very, very high note as today marks a very important, memorable occasion. So request everybody in the audience to keep shouting. Also, you can take your videos and photos, but please be seated at all times because we have a wonderful team of videographers and our media at the back. So request you to please be seated so there is no hindrance during the videography. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we're just a couple of minutes away. So let me tell you, I'll be starting by inviting the dignitaries on stage so we can finish the photo op before the bell ringing. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'll be inviting our dignitaries on stage. I request Mr. Vikram Kothari and Dr. Harish Gehuja to please come forward from the National Stock Exchange. Very, very warm welcome. At the same time, I invite the leadership of GNG. I request Mr. Sharath Khandelwal and his whole family to please proceed towards the stage. I request Mr. Akash Agarwal from Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited team to please come forward. I request Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Senior Vice President, IIFL Capital Services Limited, to please come forward. I request Ms. Cheryl Netto, Managing Director and Head, Consumer, JM Financial Limited, to please come forward. Yes, we'll be having a quick photo op just before the bell ringing ceremony. Just 2 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen. The clock is ticking. All be very ready because we are just going to have the shout out very, very soon. You can take out your videos, your photos, you can start clicking pictures because this is the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for. Yes. A quick photo op, and then we'll be starting with the countdown. You'll just see in a minute's time now, the clock will start ticking, and it'll be our cue to have a huge shout out to welcome this very, very historic moment into our lives. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be ready. Hold on to your hot seats because we'll be starting with the countdown in just a few seconds from now. All right, as you can see, the clock is ticking. Everybody, all be ready. We'll be starting with the countdown now. Just few seconds, just 50 seconds away. Once it just goes to 11 seconds, we'll be starting with the countdown. All right, everyone, you can finish your videography and your photography till then. And then we'll be starting. All right, 30 seconds to go, everybody. All be ready. All right. Okay, everyone. We are going to be ready with the countdown. Just here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hearty, hearty congratulations. Let the bell keep ringing. Let us all celebrate. Yes, with that, hearty, hearty congratulations. Yes, yes, I request Mr. Khandelwal to please be on stage, and I request the dignitaries to please take your seats as we continuing with the exchange of mementos. So I request Mr. Sharath Khandelwal to please be on stage. Yes, with the team. Yes. So once again, we'll be continuing with the mementos. I request once again the entire team of Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited to please come forward to receive memento from the gentleman. Yes. Can we have the Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited team to please come forward? And here we have the prize reveal as well. Can we have a huge round of applause for this absolutely historic moment, ladies and gentlemen? What a milestone. Wow. Let's take a moment to give this. Yes, it's a bigger, 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 louder, louder, louder. Woohoo! Everybody. Wow. This is such a milestone, everybody. What a proud moment for all of us, and so much more reason for us to celebrate. Thank you. And with that, we'll sir, I request you please be on stage for some few more minutes. We'll be requiring you to be on the spotlight. I request the team of IIFL Capital Services Limited to please come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ladies and gentlemen, we have the MD and CEO at NSE, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan here to congratulate the entire team. Let's have a huge, thunderous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have created history right here in this room together. Wow, what a moment to celebrate. Really, this is truly a history that we have created today. Hearty congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the MD and CEO at NSC. Ladies and gentlemen, we continuing with our ceremony. I request the entire team of JM Financial Limited to please come on the stage. Very warm welcome. I request the Tri-Legal team to please be on standby next to the stage. That's a cue for a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I now invite the Tri-Legal team to please come forward. At the same time, I request the team of Saraf Partners to please be on standby next to the stage. Very warm welcome to the Tri-Legal team. Thank you so much. Now I invite the Saraf Partners team to please come forward. At the same time, I request the Big Share Services Private Limited team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I invite the Big Share Services Private Limited team to please come forward. And I request Shankar Lal Jain and Associates LLP team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I invite the Shankar Lal Jain and Associates LLP team to please come forward. And I also request One Lattice team to please be on standby. Thank you. Now I invite representatives from One Lattice to please come forward. At the same time, I request the Energize team to please be on standby. Very warm welcome, sir. Thank you. Now I invite the Energize team to please come forward. I also request the Add Factors team to please be on standby. Thank you so much. Now I invite Mr. Rajesh Chaturvedi and the Add Factors team to please come forward. Very warm welcome. And that's our cue to give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I invite the team of Mehta and Mehta to please come forward. I now invite the entire team of SAP Prince to please come forward. Welcome, ma'am. Yes. And I invite Sir from Saprins to please come forward. Thank you. And with that, thank you, gentlemen, for doing the honors. Thank you so very much. I request you to please take your seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now to address this August gathering, I invite the Managing Director at Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited, Mr. Akash Agarwal. Very, very warm welcome. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir, please.
Thank you. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Uh, I was on my way today, I was remembering the first call I got on this transaction from Ajay. It was 10th August to be exact, when Ajay told me that, Akash, if you'll take this as a left lead, I'll give it to you and personally look at it. And I was not at that time aware on what kind of transaction I'm going to enter. Sharadji, one of the toughest transaction I've handled in my career. In the in this 12-month journey, I think we have seen everything. We saw all ups and downs. There were days we celebrated our milestones of filings, getting approvals. There were days of disappointments, and at times we even doubted if we'll be here. But today we are here, and I can tell you, none of us ever doubted. Our trust in you was always there. So thank you very much. I think it's a time where I would want to identify the people who have been part of this journey. As a left lead, we focus a lot on the regulatory stuff, and not many people understand the work which goes through the lawyers in this process. Trilegal team, Matthew and his team took a lot of effort in drafting this document. Matthew's, his team, they took a lot of effort in reaching where we are. The auditors, the iEnergizer team, uh, everyone, and especially the company team, while working in the regular course, they ensured we reach this stage, and we have finally achieved. And now that we have reached here, it feels like we have crossed the marathon line. And Sharaji, finally, I would just want to say what we keep saying in Motilal: IPO ke saath bhi, IPO ke baad bhi. So we would love to continue to be part of this journey. I want to say in my pitches going forward to the client that this is a deal which I did at a certain valuation, and now it's 10x of where we pitched for it. So thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you. I would now like to invite the director, the managing director and head consumer JM Financial Limited, Ms. Cheryl Netto, to please come forward to present the vote of thanks. Let's have a huge round of applause for ma'am, please.
Yeah, so they say save the best for last, but the best was what you did, sir. It's a fantastic listing. I think it was an incredible outcome. So congratulations to Sharji and the whole GNG family. We at JM are very proud and very, we feel very happy to be associated with this IPO and the whole journey that we strode together. And we really treasure this relationship, and we really want to see GNG achieve new heights from here on. And thank you for your trust and partnership, and we'll continue to be by your side and watch this company grow from height to height. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to conclude this remarkable event. We're truly grateful to our host, NSC, the members of the board, the family, friends, well-wishers. And before we round up, also, I would like to invite Mr. Vikram Kothari once again, and I would request Sir to please come forward, Mr. Sharat Khandelwal, to receive this very, very important snap that we have taken. This is the Kodak moment, we can say, of this historic listing. So National Stock Exchange usually gives this to the company as a token, a memory of this very important moment. And here we are This is the 10 a.m. listing of this historic moment. Let's have a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. And congratulations. Yes, I request you to please take your seats. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude the event. We are truly grateful to our new shareholders and all the wonderful viewers who took time to celebrate this occasion with us, and the wonderful audience here, isn't it? Let's have a huge round of applause for you today, because this wouldn't have been possible without everyone sitting here in this room. What a historic day. Thank you once again, everyone. Thank you so much. Let me tell you two very important announcements. One, the stage is all yours. Today is such an important day, such a memorable day. Please feel free to come and click pictures with iconic NSE Bell, with our dignitaries, guests, and everyone. At the same time, we have refreshments served in the F&B area, so please proceed there as well after your clicking of snaps so you can enjoy the refreshments there. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead. Thank you.